Stop right there. Text my number when you hear 'em.
Game 2 of the ALDS. We'll see the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. October baseball on the way from 2K Sports.
Game 2 of the division series. It's on tap right now. Welcome, everybody. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk. Tremendous force at the plate. Maybe the game's best ball player right now, Albert Pujols. Over 45,000. A quick look. Let's take a look at Anaheim's starter. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today as he goes against Oakland?
Well, against a lineup like this.
Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, the last...
And it's Coco Crisp at the plate. And when you look at the Angels, Steve, what do you think about these guys in this game?
Well, looking back at this series so far, they've clearly played very well, but it doesn't get any easier as we get deeper into the series. Each game's a new test. Each game's a challenge. They have to keep the same formula of success in order to win it.
Ball. And he leaves that one alone. Coco Crisp, patience, evens account. Steve, you're right. They do have a winning formula going right now. Don't take too many big chances. Go with what's worked so far.
Listen, if it's...
He makes contact. Line drive. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. You got a chance to check out the Angels. Let's see where they're positioning themselves on defense. And how do you like who's out there, John?
Well, the natural Josh Hamilton is the guy you have to watch. No matter what position he's playing, left, center, or right, he's the best fielder on the field at any one of those positions. Just so fluid and graceful in his movements. I tell you, if there's one guy I wish I could have played the outfield like, probably be Josh Hamilton.
Oh. Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. Crisp is running. He is safe at second base.
Able to get a pretty good lead that time. That extra step or two was just enough to allow him to beat the throw.
Here it comes. This one hit, and a long foul ball down the left side. And another foul ball.
Well, anytime you're behind in a count, and in this case the 1-2 count, you have to maintain that focus. You have to really be dialed into what the pitcher's throwing. You have to get in that defensive mode, though, and make sure you can foul it off, and that's what he did there to keep himself going.
Freeze feels that one. Throw is there, and he is out. And Donaldson's turn to hit. Runner on second is Crisp. Fouled away. It's fouled off. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. And Ibar picks it up in time for the out.
They might have had a shot of getting the runner at third base, but much safer. Make the second out of the inning, get the out at first, and try to retire the next guy.
Adam Dunn stands in, 2 down. Lifetime, pretty good number, 315 off the Angels. And that's the third out. Hamilton grabs it. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. And the Angels, their first. Oakland starter for our ball game. Steve, as he gets into this Angels lineup, what's he looking at?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and it doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Catch is made. Now we'll take a look at the Angels offense. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Eric Ibar's a rarity. He's a free swinger for a guy that doesn't have much power. Most power guys who are free swingers, they can hit the ball out of the ballpark. That's not Eric Ibar's game. He's going to hit for a high average, not going to walk a lot. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, though, and he's a great defender, so you can live with the fact that he's a free swinger.
This one swung on and driven hard. And Crisp, no problem for him as he gets that out. Here's a look at the A's on defense.
All right, take a look at this club defensively, and they've committed the fewest errors in the American League. And that's a real bonus for this club, because when you don't make errors, you don't give up extra bases or give the opposition extra at-bats.
And it's Albert Pujols in the box now. And in this matchup, lifetime 281 off Oakland. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Inside with the fastball, 2-0.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Pitch on the way. It's now 3-1. Pujols got the hitter's count.
Now let's see what he comes back with on the 3-1 pitch.
On the way. Ball 4. He walked him.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
Now with 2 outs. Chance here for Josh Hamilton. Smash towards the middle.
Well, he swung the bat well in the last game, getting 2 hits, and he seems to be continuing it in this one.
And Eric Ibar looks to drive in a run. Gets away from him. The 1-0 pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And there's the 3rd out. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and stranded. And Moss settles in. He's going to get us started. 2nd inning. Got him to fish for that one. 0-1.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it. Got him to swing right through it.
Here's a swing, and he pops him up. 1 away now. And it's Lowry batting.
They've counted on him a lot lately. He's picked up 5 hits in his last 8 at-bats. Doesn't matter what they throw up there. He's finding a way to get on base. Great patience and discipline at the plate.
Plays off that one outside. 1-0. He's hit .264 a lifetime against the Angels. Now the 1-0 pitch. And that's off the plate. Away. Ball 2.
Well, he's going to be bringing his nasty splitter into this one, Gary. It's been his out pitch for a long time.
Taps this one foul to the right. We'll see, Steve, if he can effectively mix in that fastball and slider too to go to that splitter you were talking about.
Well, the reason the splitter is so effective is he'll throw the fastball at the knees and then throw a splitter at exactly the same spot, and the ball will tumble out of the strike zone.
The pitch. And he fouls off another one. And that's inside, and he's worked it to a full count.
Well, you'd think a split finger fastball. You'd think of a pitch that goes straight down in the strike zone. But this one here had a little run on it, too far inside, though.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
In there, their first baseman. Swings, pops it up, right side of the infield. And Pujols is going to play it. And there's the 3rd out. And they're held in check here in this half inning. So the shutout still. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Kendrick batting. We'll get things started here in the home half of the 2nd. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a smash. And crisp as he just strolls over for that out.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
1 away. David Freese gets set. He is 0 for 8 lifetime against the A's. Here's a swing and a fly ball. As he gets to it for the out.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
Navarro at the plate. Swing and a hot shot. That'll bring Chris Iannetta to the plate.
Well, you got to love to see this guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit. Now it's up to his teammates to figure out a way to get him across the plate.
Swing and a drive deep left center. And Moss. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Only 5 pitches. Jaso will be at the plate. He's going to start the third here. Here's the pitch. Ball. Splitter just misses. 1-0. And in this matchup, lifetime 375 off the Angels.
And you know, Gary, a lot of times you just see the other team's jersey and you know you have the confidence that you can hit against them.
Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, Gary's a pitcher ahead in the count right now, 1-2. You can afford to waste a pitch or two to see if you can't get him to hit one of your pitches.
Ground ball to short. And pulls into first with a single. He's on with nobody out.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. We'll see what Sogard can do with the bat. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, you might as well just pack it in. If a guy can consistently throw this kind of pitch down and away, it's going to be very effective.
1 down. And it's Coco Crisp now. He had a single in his last time up. Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch to him. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. Out number 2. And that will hold him at first. It's Reddick at the plate. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 0-1.
Gary, this guy has such a great splitter, and that's what the hitters are going to have to look for.
And strike 2. Now the count goes to 0-2. Reddick will be careful.
What makes him so effective with that splitter I was talking about, Gary, is he'll throw the fastball at the knees, then throw the splitter in the same spot, and the ball just bottoms out and goes to the ankles.
And Josh Reddick goes down swinging. That's strike 3. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We're scoreless in L.A. And it rolls around to the top again. He popped out his last time. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, and a 1-0 count.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that.
Up the middle. That will bring up Mike Trout.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the...
He's running, heading for second. And he is out, trying to take second. The 1-0 now. That one's nailed by Trout. It is long gone. Goodbye. The Angels have the long ball. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Angels get themselves a lead right here, Gary. Good approach at the plate by this Anaheim team.
And Pujols will take it down low for a ball. This is a really momentum feel home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole offense.
Well, this could be a decisive moment in the game. I mean, these hits early on could ultimately impact the result at the end of the game.
He swings and drives this one. And crisp. He comes up with it easily here.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
And here's Josh Hamilton. He's 1 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch. Swing liner back up the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And that'll bring up Eric Ibar.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy at first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
He flew. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. This one's towards Reddick. And that's the third out. That'll do it. 1 run, 3rd inning. That'll break the scoreless tie. The Halos lead it 1-0. And Donaldson's turn to hit. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Well, the thing that stands out to me is the fact that he's thrown strikes and he's commanded the strike zone, and he's not been predictable. If a pitcher becomes predictable, he becomes easy to hit.
And he needs to stay focused right here, not get off track. He knows what his plan is. Change speeds, change locations, change pitches, move the ball around.
In time for the out. 1 down. Here's Adam Dunn. The first pitch. Starts him out with a splitter for a strike.
Gary, this guy has such a great splitter, and that's what the hitters are going to have to look for.
The pitch. There's a swing. Line drive. Center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He's going to try to stretch it. And he's on. That's a costly error to allow him to reach base. And Moss settles in. Popped up his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Up the middle. And that gets down. Moss a single. Oakland in a nice position here to capitalize.
Well, that ball did not drop like he anticipated, and he put a nice swing on it at the plate to pick up a base hit.
And it's Lowry batting.
But Gary, he struggles with runners on base, so look for them to go right at him at the plate now.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far in the 4th, I mean, they do have 3 hits.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. Now it's 2 away.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
And the number 7 batter in the box. 0 for 1 thus far. Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. Dunn around third, headed for the plate, and he comes home. That's it. We are tied. And there it is. That's the tie-breaking run. They're ahead. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. Jaso will be at the plate. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You look, swung on, hit this one towards Trout. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. They score 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 left on. Oakland taking the lead, putting the pressure on. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Kendrick batting, and it'll be Jesse Chavez doing the pitching. Hit on the ground. Lowry picks it up. So Kendrick is down. 1 away. David Freese gets set. He's gone 1 for 1 lifetime up Chavez. Here's the first pitch. That misses inside. 1-0.
Well, he starts that 2-seam fastball in the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. That's a swing and a miss by Freese, and with the strike, the count's even.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out, we might have a souvenir.
The 2-1 pitch. That's on the black for a strike. Evens the count at 2-2.
Well, he has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
And David Freese misses. That is strike 3.
Well, he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Navarro at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
You know, typically he comes back with an 0-1 fastball. As a hitter, you've got to sit on that pitch and look to drive it.
Called strike at the letter, so he's got him in the hole now. 0-2. Fastball in the dirt that time. He stays off it. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Athletics, they still enjoy this lead. We'll see what Sogard can do with the bat. And he starts him out. First pitch, a changeup outside, 1-0. Utilizing the strike zone, always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher has mixed his location so far.
I think he's been in pretty good command in this one. He clearly is hitting his target, if not all the time, at least the majority of the time.
You know, John, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to emphasize just stick with the plan. The plan seems to be working.
This is a swing hit in the air. And a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And this is popped up on the left side. And Ionetta is able to get to that one. That's one away. And it's Coco Crisp at the plate. Flew out last time. First pitch on the way. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, the hitter lays off this one and takes the strike, realizing not a pitch he wants in this situation.
Drilled towards the hole, and it's caught by Kendrick. And Josh Reddick stands in, 2 down. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits in 1 at-bat of the Angels. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. Got the bat on that one, and Trout's there. And Hamilton's going to play it. And there's the third out. No runs, no hits. Chris Ionetta, he'll lead it off. Last time up, flew out. And the first pitch. Curveball just misses, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1.
Well, that one just froze him. He clearly wasn't looking for that, and he gets locked up down and away.
Cuts on that fastball, can't make contact, 1-2. Here's the delivery. That one fouled off by Ionetta. And he leaves that one alone. Ionetta shows patience. That'll even up the count. Now the 2-2. Swung on and hit. This one towards Crisp. Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out. And the right fielder batting again. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. That's 2 gone.
When you play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly, but I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
Mike Trout gets to swing now with 2 away. He homered back in the 3rd. First pitch on the way. Starts him off with a pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
And that's a strike. Mike Trout now is going to have to take a don't get struck out defensive stance here. And that's high. 1-2.
Well, he tried that 4-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
1-2 pitch coming. Good eye, Mike Trout. He'll stay away from that one. That'll even up the count. And Jaso calling for the pitch. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch. Didn't get the strike.
And Mike Trout comes up empty with that swing. Strike 3, and that sets him down. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Oakland still ahead. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And Donaldson's turn to hit. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. 0-1 the count now as we're in the 6th. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
That 4-seam fastball of his, it's gotten hit twice. And at this point of the game, that may not mean a lot about that pitch.
And sure, that pitch has been hit twice, but he's been solid here, keeping more than a couple runs off the board. Definitely a strong outing for him.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Played by Ibar. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. 1 down. Here's Adam Dunn. And here's the first one. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And Trout. And he gets over and grabs it with 11.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And Moss settles in. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Called strike away, and it's even at 1.
One thing we know is he's not going to take a borderline pitch at 1-1. He likes to swing the bat, so I'm not giving him anything too fine and see if I can't get him to hit into an easy out.
Here's a swing and a line drive. And that'll do it as Ibar puts it away. Not a lot of action in this. And Albert Pujols up. He flew out his last time up. Fastball is high. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 lifetime off Chavez. 1-0 on the way. That was a called strike of the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. 2-1. On the way. Swing and lined up the middle. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. So that brings Josh Hamilton to the plate.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
2 for 2 in the game. Shows bunt that time. Pulls back though, and it's ball 1. At the belt, the 1-0. And he lays one down here. He picks it up. Throw one to first in time. 1 away.
You want to get runners in scoring position, and sometimes you have to lay the ball down and get them advanced. That's what he did right there.
And if this runner scores, we'll go back and take a look at what just happened and say thank you very much.
Good team baseball right there.
And Eric Ibar looks to drive in a run. Career numbers for him, 277 off Oakland. Pujols at second. And he starts him out. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
And that's a strike. Eric Ibar. Now he's going to be behind in the count.
Well, he fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
And he cannot come up with it. And it's Kendrick batting. Grounded out last time. The first pitch. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
The pitch. Slider in there and gets him looking 2 down.
Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
On this pitch will find the lower third of the plate, and ump decides it'll ring him up.
Not really much you can do in a pitch like that.
But still, he should have tried to foul it off or keep the at-bat going somehow, some way. Maybe he'd get something to hit later on.
And let's take a look as Freese stands in to hit. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. Pauses, and now the 1-0. That's a swing and a miss by Freese, and with the strike, the count's even.
Well, he recognized that two-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
He'll leave that one for a ball, and David Freese gets the count even. And he strikes him out. He catches David Freese flat-footed. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. Athletics holding on to the lead. And it's Lowry batting. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
Pound the strike zone. Strike.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. Makes its way through for a single. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
And the first baseman in. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat. And here's the first one. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, a great pitch right there. Threw him that slider, hitter just out in front of it. Swung early, came up empty.
Taps this one foul off to the left. Swing and a drive deep left center. And Hamilton's going to play it. And he meanders over to put it away. Jaso will be at the plate. Flew out last time. One down, runner at first. Here's the pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Here's a swing and a slow roller up the middle. Got one. Not in time. Pujols, they will just get one on that one.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn two. No, they wanted to.
We'll see what Sogard can do with the bat. Popped out in foul territory last time. Change up in there for a called strike.
Now, change up is one thing, but if you leave it over the heart of the plate, you're going to get hurt.
0-1 is a slider for a called strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a splitter to retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Stretch time here in Anaheim. Navarro at the plate. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so
Ground ball towards second. Sogard. That's one down. And Ionetta's batting. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Gary's still dealing with that one-run differential. One out here in the 7th inning. And again, I think it's about making plays right now and offensively force the issue. Get somebody on base and put the pressure on the pitcher.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
Okay, Cam's going to show us the four-seam fastball here.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought the timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Ball!
That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. One 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1.
2 outs here in the 7th inning, Gary, and obviously the game's getting short. You're down by a run. You need a 2-out rally. Don't
Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and it's in there. The tying run on board.
Well, they get a man on here with 2 outs, and now a double in the gap can tie this game.
So here he is, Mike Trout.
We're definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run, and boy, if he gets to second base, he's in scoring position and could tie this one up.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got about 0-1 right now.
As a hitter with a runner on base, you want to stay aggressive. When you fall behind in the count, it makes it difficult to do that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss in the slider. 1-2. The pitch. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Oakland still ahead. And it's Coco Crisp at the plate. Now, one of the keys to a successful day on the mound. Can you generate strikes going outside the strike zone? Here's a look at what we've seen today.
Well, that's been a really nice job on the mound for him so far, getting a lot of strikeouts because he's getting pitches on the edges of the plate, and the hitters just can't seem to catch up.
Well, and the great thing about watching this performance today is, yes, he's getting a lot of outs on his out pitches, but it's the pitches that set up that pitch beforehand that has made him successful today.
1-1 pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And Hamilton's going to play it as he drops back and puts it away. Now batting with one away, Josh Reddick. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. The 1-0 now. That swung on and flied to right. No problem for him. That's an easy out.
Well, this is why you swing the outfielders around to right field. That's where his strength is. That's where he hits it. That's where he did hit it. It's an out.
And Donaldson's turn to hit. Ground out victim last time through. Swung on and fouled away. Here it comes. Swing and a liner to right center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more.
Well, this pitcher was cruising along in this inning. Not a lot of difficulty so far. Loses concentration for just 1 second, and now a runner in scoring position. He's got to work.
A big moment here for Adam Dunn. He's got to try to make contact in this big showdown.
0 for 3 to this point. First pitch on the way. Line shot into center field. And Dunn's got himself a single. He's around third, heading for the plate. And they score him. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
And Moss settles in. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitching.
And it's Lowry batting. Now a moment to take a look at how this guy's been throwing in terms of quality strikes.
Well, his approach against the left-handed hitters has been fantastic. He's had success getting strikes inside and out against them.
You know, Johnny's had such success against the left-handers. You think...
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And Trout. And he's there to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. A's out in front by 2. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Kruk, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Albert Pujols in the box now. Base hit his last time. And leading off the bottom of the 8th, it's 1-0.
Clearly we're getting very late here in the ball game, and you know the game's getting short, so you've got to look to play for a big inning. You're down by 2. See what you can do. Get an opportunity to take advantage. You don't know if you're going to get it done to the 9th. Try to get it done right here.
He waves at that fastball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Pujols can't make contact, evening up the count.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chances you're going to come up empty.
Pitch on the way.
3-2.
Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, he starts that 2-seam fastball in the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
And Albert Pujols swings right through that. That's going to be strike 3.
Well, here's the pitching sequence he used. It took 7 pitches to keep this game close.
So the battle goes the way of the pitcher. That's a great performance right there late in the ballgame.
Sometimes as a hitter, you just have to tip your hat to the pitcher. 7 pitches, he made quality pitches, and he got the big strikeout.
First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
I think down by 2 runs right here now, Gary. I think that you've really got to look at trying to get some big hits. You need that clutch.
Hamilton grounds it. Lowry picks it up. And that'll set down Hamilton. Eric Ibar stands in with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Holds back, and it's a called strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1.
2 down. You want a 2-out rally right here in the 8th inning, and you just don't want to put it all on the 9th inning and wait for that to happen. Force.
Swing. He clobbers this one deep into right center field. This one's off the wall. Ibar's heading for 3rd. Well, in a ball game like this, you make this kind of a play, you had better be safe.
You are in scoring position on second base. This is a very risky play. It worked out, but you have to wonder if it was too risky to take.
And it's Kendrick batting. Caught looking last time. Ball 1 to begin this at bat. 1-0.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
They pick up no runs on a hit. And the number 7 batter in the box. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far.
Well, big production in this ball game, already driving in a couple runs, and a major factor in this offense.
And starts him out here. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike 2.
He just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
This one's grounded near 3rd. Foul. Slider misses, and it's 1-2 down. He swings and nails a liner. Oh, and he dropped it. So they can't make the play. Jaso will be at the plate. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Now the first pitch. And it goes foul. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch. And he fouls another one off. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swing, liner, back up the middle. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind next time around. We'll see whether or not he changes up on how he throws to this guy. We'll see what Sogard can do with the bat.
A bit of a break.
He bunts the ball. Got it. And his throw gets him one away.
Well, it's fair to say, Gary, they needed that out badly. Now he's got to come right back at him and get another one. They're down. They cannot give up more runs here this late in the game. He's got the throw strike.
Hit up the middle. And it's in there. Crisp, the hit, and a run to go with it. And a second run is in. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double.
Gotta love the approach right there, Gary. Never letting up. Going for 2 out of the box.
And a little bit of the element of surprise, I think, Steve, because where that ball landed is not a common area to take an extra base.
You know what? You have to take advantage of opportunities or create opportunities. That's what he did right there. Well, if you can get a start like this every time out from your starting pitcher, you're going to take it. He kept you in the ball game, pitched pretty well, and now turns it over to the bullpen.
So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well,
that swung on a liner here. That one is in there. Crisp will try and come around to score. And the run gets in. So the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of.
Well, they just keep adding to the lead right now. That ought to be enough to carry him through the bottom half of the inning, I think.
And Donaldson's turn to hit. We've seen this club's offense, and I think we're going to see some more. They're running away with it, Steve. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a hit in the air to center field. Now it's 2 down. Runner on for Adam Dunn. Last time up, triple homer run. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away by Dunn. The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Now Dunn will have to be very protective.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
And Dunn fights off another one in this AB.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put...
Swing and a rocket toward short. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They pick up 3 here on 3 hits in strand 1. Oakland. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And let's take a look as Freese stands in to hit. 0 for 3 to this point. Bottom half of the 9th now, 1-0 count.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you could really deflate them.
And that is ball 3. So David Freese, he's got a chance here. We'll look for the green light. And David Freese will work this count. Hitter's count now at 3-1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
And the fastball is over. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on. It is drilled by Freese. Goodbye. It's gone. And the Angels are on the comeback trail. Well, that home run occurred with no one on, so they'll only chip one off the deficit down by 4.
I'm not even sure the Angels believe they can come back at this point, but it's still good to show they can at least turn it on a little bit.
He deals. Ooh, really extended his arms that time, but 0-2. Steve, the positive side, they're moving in the right direction, but still a long way to go.
Well, you know, you can't dig yourself this kind of hole and expect that you're going to come back late.
The 1-2 on its way. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Lowry picks it up. So Navarro is retired.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb, and running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Chris Iannetta at the plate. No hits, 7 at bats, lifetime of the A's. Here's the delivery. And that's going to be a strike. Chris Iannetta now with a defensive stance behind.
Well, like a lot of hitters with 2 strikes, he's been very susceptible to the breaking ball. Let's see if he gets it.
Ball. Good 2-strike pitch. Misses high. 1-2. Swinging a liner to left. And that'll put Iannetta on first.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
There's a swing, line drive, center field. That should be a base hit. So that is going to put Mike Trout at the plate.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. It comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
He homered back in the 3rd. Hit up the middle. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. There's the throw. And he's in there.
Look, I didn't think he was going to try to go to 3rd base there, but I like the aggressiveness. And now he's in scoring position. He can score so many additional ways. Oh, man, this is where Albert Pujols could really light this thing up right now.
Not a lot of time left. Not a lot of outs to work with. Focus here on every at-bat.
Good hitters don't give up at bats no matter what the situation. That was a good piece of hitting right there. Now they need 3 more to at least stave off the loss, so they still got their work cut out for them, Gary.
Change up just off the black. Falls behind 2-0. Looking for that little Earl Weaver blast right here with a couple on and 1 out.
Yeah, they're looking for that old 3-run homer, aren't they? But they've got to get some runners on base to make it work.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's now 3-1. Pujols got the hitter's count.
Look, Gary, they're doing what they need to do here right now. If you're going to come back, you've got to get base runners on. They picked up a couple runs, moving closer.
Fastball is in there. Now 3-2.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
First base trying to keep him close. That's hit foul by Pujols. Strike 3. Pujols swings and misses. Boy, that turned him away.
He pulled the string right there. Must have been looking for the fastball. Swings right through the changeup for strike 3.
It's Josh Hamilton. Another chance here for Anaheim. On the way. Up the middle. Oh, mercy. Boy, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A big road victory right here, Gary. In the postseason, they are tough to come by, but they were able to get it done here today. Let's see what it does for the series.
I'd like now to take a look at our player of the game. Let's make a pick. And without question, it's Coco Crisp.
Well, the tone of the game is set by the leadoff hitter, and that's how they won this game today. He was pesky, he worked the count, he made the pitcher work, and he jump-started this offense. That's why they got the big win.
And with this victory march today, they've overcome a very big hurdle, battling their way back into this series.
And Gary, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see this thing come down to a deciding game. Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our great 2K Sports crew. We wish you a great rest of the day or night, wherever you may be in baseball.
So what you saying? I hear complaining. I could repeat every statement you've made verbatim. I treated you better back in the day, and now you feeling like I'm changing, like I'm not the same man. I used to force your heart rate to run a race, and now it's safe to say that it's been running out of patience. Frustration, you want some separation? You want no placement within this mess I'm making? I'm painfully aware of my mistakes, and maybe you should break and escape from the situation. Or take a little taste of the blame, then instead you full of hate, telling me get out your face, yeah. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. Now you wanna threaten me, is that what you're telling me? Like if I don't step it up, what, you gonna step from me? Where you gonna go? You next to me steadily. At this point, it's like I'm joined with your chemistry. Guess that it just wasn't meant to be our destiny. It's upsetting, see, I gave you the best of me. All my friends are like, just let her leave, huh? So go ahead and pretend that I set you free. What? You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. You don't really want me. You don't really want me to go. No, you don't, that's just for show. Alright, already now, you make this headache pound. I ain't trying to mess around, you ain't allowed to get me down. It's no sweat at all, nah, I won't stress about anything projected out of your passive-aggressive mouth. Let it out, if we walking on a separate ground, go ahead and step off with all of those brand new friends you found. Hit the town, you'll be back for a second round. If you was gonna leave me, you would've